It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back. It's the final round of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. And Rich, so great to be back with you. Can't wait to see how all the action unfolds today for our featured player. How about the course? You've been walking the grounds this week. What can you tell us?
They're looking forward to probably the strongest test that they're going to have early in the season. This golf course historically is firm, fast, windy, can be cold at times. It's ruthless. It's going to call you out on bad shots, and even your good shots may not always get rewarded. This is going to challenge players mentally more than physically, because the shots they hit aren't always going to turn out in the best of spots.
That was really well played. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
That was such a skillful shot, taking the bunker out of play, now safely on the green.
He's got this putt for birdie.
What a putt, started this perfectly.
The putt goes in, and it's an opening hole birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
And now to the par 3 second. Three iron on the way. This one looks long. He's got a very long way to go. John, give us a read on this putt.
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
Wow.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Teeing off here on the third. That's going to work nicely for him. This is pitching wedge on the way. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Great putt there for birdie. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. An opportunity here with a par 5. That's a textbook swing. A lot to like about that one. What a shot! I like that one. This putt from 5 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
This would be a great up and down. Looks good off the blade. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Now 5 strokes behind. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
And a chance here to move inside the top 10 in the standings. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
This one's starting out to the left. Watch this one swing back.
A putt here to move inside the top 20. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole. This one's going right there. Almost jarred it. 3 feet remain. He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a one-shot lead. That will definitely work. I bet you there's a lot of balls in that water. This is a 9-iron on the way. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
A bogey on the scorecard. Time to turn it around on the next hole. After that hole, our featured player is sliding down the leaderboard. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4. Wow, what a swing. I think he likes the looks of this one. Wow, imagine that. It was so close. The putt goes in for birdie, and what a great job to get that shot back from the previous hole. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Too much power on that shot. A chance here to get to 7 under par. Right on line, but just misses. And now a 6-footer is left.
This is for par.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity. This one headed left in a hurry.
That one's just found its way onto the first step.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. He's currently tied for 10th.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back 9s.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Setting up for his 3rd shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Oh, well played. Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 8 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
Straight out of the top draw.
And finishing this hole with a little tap in.
He's in a share of third place.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
One club up or down, that would have been the wrong play. This one worked out well. If this putt drops, we've got a tie at the top.
Wants to make it with just 3 holes remaining.
And he nails the putt.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
We're on the tee at 16.
Already in control of this tournament, looking to extend that lead on this short hole.
Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. That one's wet. Time to get another ball out. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Wow, I thought that was in. He taps that in for par. We've got a two-way tie atop the leaderboard. Our featured player is all square with Xander Schauffele. That's a really nice approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a one-shot lead. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Watch this one. It's headed right toward the hole. And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead, and it looks good at this point. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final round is about to begin. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. Well, this is a big day for so many players in this field. We're going to bring all the coverage to you right here on 2K Sports. Let's go out to the first hole. And as we kick off our coverage, Henny Koyak is following this group today. And Henny, I've heard there's a rivalry heating up between Justin Thomas and our featured player.
Andrew, of all the players that you would choose to have a rivalry with, Justin Thomas would be last on my list. This guy pairs talent with confidence, with competitiveness. It's a dangerous trio, and I'd rather it's this featured player than me.
Thanks for the insight, Henny. It should be interesting to see how this player fares against the likes of Justin Thomas. What a beautiful leave right there. How about this birdie putt? We've made our way to a par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That is an absolute missile.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
What a great feeling to put an eagle on the scorecard. And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
This is a 7-iron on the way. That is going to work. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
It's a green seeker.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
He is on the move now at 5 under for the championship.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Currently at -5 now for the event. Setting up now on a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This is his second shot. Yeah, that was a safe play. And he's down there. You got to read.
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
So close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 5 under for the event.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
As you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Wow, it's just green after green. It's a machine.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And a good job there as he moves to 6 under par. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
"13 feet to the cup."
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5. That is a massive drive. Right now, it's 7 under par. Really well played shot, and par is there for the taking. Another birdie. 6 of them on the day. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Now to the par 4 10th. That was right on target.
Hopefully this one can stay on the fairway. Could be trouble.
just off the fairway, and what a beautiful shot.
Well, that's an extra life in the bank, finding the green from there.
Now this putt for birdie. And with that, he moves to 9 under par.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. This looks pretty tiny, this.
Gee, it's got some good speed about it. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured, their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Yes.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
He finds himself in a share of 7th place on the leaderboard. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this plank, some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Needs this one to kick right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 5.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
How good was that putt? And now moving him into the top 5. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
That might be the best swing of the day. The second at 15. really well done. This is a putt for a share of third.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in the tie for third place.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
I think he likes that one. About 220 left to the hole. Currently trailing by 1. And Rich, this player has been making moves on the leaderboard.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
That's what you're trying to do with a chip shot. Just bring par back in play. This putt, and we'll have a new co-leader.
He could use it with only 2 holes remaining.
That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Oh, what a shot here at 17. The fans love it. And now a birdie putt coming up. Trying to get to 15 under par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Okay, we've reached the final hole of the event. Let's see if he can get this done. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
This shot is about 130 yards from the hole. Wow, our leader's got it going today.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
He finishes with birdie on 18. And Rich, we saw the moves earlier. You gotta love a comeback.
Hard to see this one playing out the way that it did, but wow, what a victory. Love to see the comeback win.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.